I like the track limits. Alright, here we are, guys. Hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are ready. Cantore on the front. We only have one. We only have one camera, and you guys know what's happening. You know it from TWS. We're going to stay for T1. And you know what's happening. You know what's happening here. I wonder, we should probably watch from here. It's gonna happen. You know it. I already almost 1 year. You did 24 knots. Yes. It's almost a year since that. I'm streaming more than a year. Way more than a year now. Getting close to 1.5. Look how far we have come. And here we go. Here we go, everyone. The spare tire, 15 minutes. Green flag. And here we going down. We are going... Oh my god, we're already going wide. Cantore Statin are going at it. And we're turning into T1. Looks good so far. Oh, somebody goes wide. Oh, and somebody gets turned. Somebody gets turned. I think that might have been Maya. I got disconnected 1 second before green. Oh, no! Yeah, that's very suboptimal. That's very suboptimal. And here we go. Cantore Statin, Aufschneider, Kuestianak. That is exactly what I want to see today. Who is better in the Ferrari? And then again, once we're doing this as a series, as a official season in 1964, who is going to be faster overall when this is a 2-hour race and not a 15-minute one? What strategy will prevail? As we go down through the chicanes. Janak in P5 right now. We're watching him in his red Ferrari. Most of the Ferraris here seem to be red, but, well, some are not. Well, yes, this is going to be a 2-hour race. Oh, and we're sending it, Janak. Oh, and Beato tries to send it as well, but misses. Misses out on it. And now he gets pressured by Brodsky. Side by side. Now, who will outbreak who? That is the Broken Gears livery here. Do we get him on the switchback? Oh, and Beato loses it slightly. Oh, and he goes through. He goes through. He has it. Very slow and heavy, but there is the move. There is the move. Jana Kuisti almost side by side as well. The battle for P4 in the front. Aufschneider is not far away as well. Cantore at the moment in P1 running away from Statin, who thought he had enough speed. But Cantore is always playing mind games. If he does a specific time in a practice server, expect that he pulls 2 seconds more out of it. Just at the drop of the bucket? I don't know. But we're quite close. Jana Kuisti is happening soon, I think. Beato is getting back into P7 against Pogremniak. In P8 right now. Jordake, from his disconnect earlier, could make P10 already. Maya P11. Doronin does not have a good day today in P13. And Davlecin as well. They just switched places as we said it. Doronin, again, not a good day for him. Davlecin running through with it. And that's holy shit. I saw death and destruction already. I'm not sure about you guys, but I saw Beato absolutely getting blasted to bits. We're side by side. Pogrebniak. He outbrakes Beato. But he is too fast for that. Oh, and he hits the tire wall, and Beato goes through. Played him like a fiddle. Beato stays in P7. Beautiful. You could really see Pogrebniak just prolonged his braking zone a bit. Just to outbrake him. But Beato knew his braking point, while Pogrebniak did not. Overshooting and sliding right onto the tire wall, coming to a dead stop right there. Quisti and Janak have switched. Two seconds to Janak. Quisti, if he practices usually fast. I do remember that name very, very well. But you always have to you kinda have to see it. There is fast, and then there's Janak and Cantore and Statin. That's just so different. That's just so different. What do you mean, James? This is going to be at some point a 2-hour race. This is not going to be a 2-hour race now. This is a spare tire, which is usually a preparation or a test for an upcoming race that we want to do. And the upcoming race that we want to do is going to be 2 hours. This is the spare tire. Spare tires are always 10 to 15 minutes long. All right. 9 minutes left in this race. Closest battle on the grid right now is Quisti Janak. No, it's going to be a 2-hour race in about maybe a month or two when the actual race is happening. This is just testing the combo. And to be honest, looks to be quite good. I can get behind it. Now, Yordake is getting closer and closer to Pogrebniak, who had his ugly crash earlier. Pogrebniak goes into the pits, and Yordake sweeps through into P8. Beautifully made in his yellow Ferrari. Beautiful. Gala goes through as well. 1 moment ago, he was killing Vincenz. Now he's P9. Overshooting! Overshooting yet again. And there's Maya. Maya overshooting as well. What's happening, T1? T1 experience is absolutely crazy. Today, on this track. What? Statin is closing in on Cantore. Yordake dropped some oil there. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you might be right there. You might be right. Pogrebniak, I think, is out of the race at the moment. He is standing in the pits. He's getting out again, but he loses the position to Mark. Cantore, fastest lap, takes a deep entry there. And does 57.6s now. Gets into a bit of traffic, but no worries. I think Statin might get into a bit of more traffic. And he does get into more traffic. Has to brake a slight bit. And I think that lost him some time. A bumpy ride. A bumpy ride. And you see the lap times range quite a bit. Quisti is doing almost the same lap times as Janak. He's not that far away. As Ausschneider seems to actually run away. Let us see. 5 seconds. Oh, there was somebody sideways, or at least the other way around. Can't park there, bud. Looks like Aufschneider is doing very well for now. But the idea of having that car as gift only will probably stay. But what I could see myself doing is we kind of had that card pulling system where you had like vintage cars that you could pull and like get one of those 30s cars. I wanted to do a modernized version of that anyway. So I could technically take that Ferrari pack from Kunos and put all those cars in there so that you can also get this via a car pull. That would be possible. But I think at the moment, as kind of a trophy for the winner of a race in the muffler, it would be a good idea, I think. Maya versus Gala is happening, while Quisty is still catching up with Janak. Gala straight up does the same as me and just doesn't know the side of the turn. And Maya just tries to find a way to go for the overtake. And if Gala just waits to sideswipe, Maya, then I'm gonna be mad. And I think then me and Gala have a talk. Have a talk to talk. He doesn't. Lets him through. Maya goes into P9. Beautifully executed. We also have a battle here. Ay, 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 that car is banged up. And I think Davlechin also doesn't have a good day today on WSS. That does not look good. Again, Gala, I think will not gain that position back into Maya unless something happens. Quisty in P5 is closing in. Holy shit, this is so crazy. Yeah, we have to talk about the track limits. We'll look at the other Pergusa, at the other track variant and see if it's better, but wow. They just straight up full throttle it over there. But Quisty is closing in. Let's watch it from his perspective. As the 5th place, trying to get into 4th place, which is Janak. P11, Pogrebniak not having a good day outside of the points today. He won't lose much pace rating since pace rating is off. But not a good day for him. That battle Quisty is fighting here. Seems to be an up and down. Sometimes he gets down to 2 seconds. Maybe under 2 seconds I saw in just a moment ago. He started 8th position. He made up 3. As Janak. Oh my god. It's happening. It's happening, guys. It's happening, guys. I hope you're ready. Cantore. Giuseppe Cantore versus Simon Statin is happening. We're at Curvone. We have 1 minute left, so this is going to be decided in the last lap. And I don't think Statin is yielding. I think he is ready to send it. as we go for the last lap of this event here. Into the braking zone. Cantore takes the entry of that turn very, very deep. Almost the same lap time, just that Cantore has a 10th more. He is a 10th faster. And for Yodaka to start right at the back and being in P8 now, big applause. Big applause. Aufschneider's getting faster as well with the 2 flat, as Janak and Quisti are still battling it out. All right, best lap is not really important for me now. What I do need is the intervals. And there's traffic, and that could be a very deciding traffic. This could decide the end of this race. This is P13, that's Mark. But Mark, last time I checked, was very, very lenient with staying the fuck out of there. Goes over the bump. That car is just lifting. And I think Cantore is driving out of the second now. We're on the last stretch. It does not look too good. Statine into the braking zone. Can he brake a tiny bit later? And maybe get it. There's another case of traffic, but that's going to be in. And Cantore wins on the spare tire. I don't think he started 5th. He started on pole. I'm not sure why, but it still does that. A bit of an issue. And we have everybody over the line. My system is breaking a bit. Aufschneider in P3, beautifully done. Quisti, 3 seconds, can't seal the deal. Janak, P4. Quisti, P5. Who is left? I believe Brodsky over the line as well. Maya. Oh, Maya. That does not look good. Maya. But I think he was already over the line. Brodsky. Gerla is done with the race as well. Holy shit. Crazy race. And Yodaka going over the line. Absolute. Absolute yes, man. Cool race. Indeed. Indeed. Very interesting car. I hope Gala is a bit like Meidel and Jamda. Gala is the Italian Meidel. After the radiator, I'm dead on. Gala is the Italian Meidel. I never drove against Jamda much, or at least I haven't seen much of him. I like that. I think the combo is good. We just have to look at the other version of it